invitation, and really I hope that this first document, will be first step to real security guarantee.
Your country is in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
To dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly
this.
what
I'm not
You're in
dictating.
no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very
You will
good.
feel influence.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed
From the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the
bad
very
position,
beginning
and he
of the
happens
war.
to be right about
From
it.
the very beginning of the war.
You're not
this
in a good
crowd,
position.
I
You don't have the cards.
It was really a striking display in the Oval Office as President Donald Trump hosted Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, their first in-person meeting since Trump returned to the White House. And it started off for the first 30 minutes just like many normal bilats. Usual exchange of pleasantries, light praise in both ways, an attempt to sort of paper over any differences that were between the two sides. And then it took a very dramatic turn towards the last 10 minutes of the meeting with shouting, finger pointing, and really displays of animosity, largely from the U.S. side towards the Ukrainians for saying that the U.S. wasn't, that the Ukrainians weren't being grateful enough to the U.S. For their billions of dollars of support in the more than 3-year Russia invasion.
United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country.
If you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this, I tell you.
Conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Count once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President.
Trump and the Trump White House have been broadcasting that blow up in the Oval Office on their social media channels. They are proud of it. They're saying that is emblematic of him standing up for America first.
Mr. President, is there no deal? Mr. President, do you know what's going to happen?
Zelensky's vehicle, his armored SUV, pulled up to the door of the West Wing behind me just a few seconds after President Trump said that Zelensky can come back when there's peace. There's supposed to be a press conference in the East Room of the White House where we were expecting Trump and Zelensky to sign a critical minerals agreement that Trump has really demanded that the Ukrainian government sign to give the U.S. an economic stake in Ukraine's future. Zelensky left without that press conference and without signing that agreement as well.